Right now, wherever you are, however broke, however tired, however lost you feel, stop scrolling, stop hiding, stop pretending you're fine, because I know you're not fine. I know you lay in bed last night and stared at the ceiling and asked yourself, is this it? Is this all my life is going to be? I know you've smiled in front of people while dying a little on the inside. I know you've checked your bank account and felt your stomach drop. I know you've looked in the mirror and barely recognized the person staring back. Listen to me. You are not broken. You are not finished. You are not too late. You are simply unfinished. And today, we start the work. Not tomorrow, not Monday, not when things calm down. Today. Because here is the truth nobody tells you. Your life does not change in one big moment. It does not change with one lucky break, one viral video, one winning ticket. Your life changes in the small hours, in the quiet decisions, in the things you do every single day when no one is watching and no one is clapping. So today, I'm going to give you 10 things you must work on every day. Not once a year, not when you feel inspired, every day. Some of these will comfort you. Some of these will cut you open. Good, let's begin. Everything starts here, everything. Your mind is the battlefield before it is anywhere else. You can have the right opportunity, the right people, the right timing, and still lose because your mind was not ready. So every single day you have to fight for your thoughts. You have to catch the lie before it becomes a belief. The lie that says you're not smart enough, not talented enough, not lucky enough, not enough. That voice is loud. I know. It's been talking to you for years. It knows exactly where to hit you. But here's what that voice doesn't want you to know. It's not the truth. It's just noise. Old noise. Recycled fear wearing the mask of wisdom. You have to train your mind the way a fighter trains his body. Every day, on purpose, with discipline. Feed it truth. Feed it books. Feed it silence, so it can hear itself think. Feed it people who remind you who you really are. Because whatever you feed your mind for 30 days, you will start to believe. Feed it doubt for 30 days, you'll be paralyzed. Feed it possibility for 30 days, you'll be unstoppable. The mind doesn't care which one you choose. It just becomes whatever you repeat. So today, choose. And tomorrow, choose again. And the day after that. This is not a one-time decision. This is a daily war. And you cannot skip a single day of fighting it. Because the moment you do, the old voice comes right back in, like it never left. Work on your mind daily, not because it's easy, because it's everything. You cannot build a powerful life inside a neglected body. I don't care how brilliant your dreams are. If you are exhausted, inflamed, weak, and running on fumes, your dreams will stay dreams. Your body is the vehicle, and too many people are trying to win a race in a car they never maintain. You don't have to become an athlete. You don't need a perfect body. You need a body that works for you, not against you. So move it, every day, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. Walk, stretch, lift something heavy, sweat, breathe deep, on purpose, until your chest opens up and the tightness in your shoulders finally lets go. Drink the water, eat the food that fuels you, not just the food that numbs you. Sleep like it's sacred, because it is. Here's what nobody tells you about discipline with your body. It's not really about how you look. It's about proving something to yourself. Every single day, when you choose the harder option, the walk instead of the couch, the water instead of the shortcut, you are sending your own brain a message. The message is, I keep my word to myself. And once you start keeping your word to yourself, everything changes. Your confidence stops being fake. It becomes earned. So take care of the body, not for anyone else, for the version of you that's still waiting to show up. Let me tell you something about motivation. Motivation is a liar. It shows up when it feels like it, and it disappears the second life gets hard. You cannot build a life on something that's undependable. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. Discipline doesn't care if you're tired, sad, heartbroken, or uninspired. Discipline says we do it anyway. And that right there is the difference between the people who make it and the people who almost made it. Almost. That is one of the saddest words in the English language. Almost got there. Almost changed. Almost broke the cycle. I don't want you to be an almost. I want you to be a did. So every day, do the thing you don't feel like doing. Small or big, it doesn't matter. Make the bed. Send the email. Do the workout. Study the material. Make the call you've been avoiding. Because discipline is a muscle. And every time you use it, it gets stronger. And every time you avoid it, it gets weaker. You are training that muscle every single day, whether you realize it or not. The question is, are you training it to be strong, or are you training it to quit? Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect in action. It's you looking at your future and saying, I refuse to disappoint you. Work on it daily. Because one day, when everything falls apart around you, and it will, that's life, discipline will be the only thing standing. Here is something that will save your life. Never stop getting better. The world does not reward the most talented person. It rewards the person who kept improving after everyone else stopped. You know people smarter than you who are stuck. You know people with more resources than you who never move. Talent alone means nothing without growth. So every single day, put something into your skill. Even 15 minutes. Even one page. Even one lesson. Learn the thing that scares you. Study the craft that could change your income, your options, your entire trajectory. I don't care if you're 45 and starting over. I don't care if you feel behind. Behind compared to who? You are not in a race against other people. You are in a race against the person you were yesterday. Every day you don't grow, someone else does. And one day the gap becomes too wide to close. But every day you do grow, even a little, the compound adds up. 90 days from now, you will not recognize your own skill level. A year from now, you could be in a completely different category of life. Nobody is coming to hand you a new life. You build it, skill by skill, hour by hour, in the hours nobody sees. Work on becoming dangerous at what you do. Not arrogant, dangerous. The kind of good that can't be ignored. You are being pulled in 100 directions every single day, and most of them lead nowhere. Your attention is the most valuable thing you own, and right now, it's being stolen from you in 15-second pieces. Every notification, every scroll, every distraction dressed up as entertainment. And while you're distracted, someone else, with the exact same 24 hours you have, is building the life you say you want. You have to protect your focus like it's your last dollar, because it is more valuable than money. Money you can earn back. Time, once it's gone, is gone forever. So every day, ask yourself, what is the one thing that actually moves my life forward? Not the urgent thing, not the loud thing, the important thing. And then give that thing your full attention before you give your attention to anything else. Turn off the noise. Close the extra tabs, in your phone and in your mind. Do one thing at a time and do it like it matters, because it does. Scattered energy creates a scattered life. Focused energy creates power. You don't need more hours in the day. You need fewer distractions in the hours you already have. Guard your focus daily. It is the difference between a life that drifts and a life that's driven. Now I need you to hear this part carefully, because it might be the hardest one. Even in the middle of your struggle, you have to find something to be grateful for. Not because your pain isn't real. It's real. I'm not telling you to pretend it away. I'm telling you that a heart full of only bitterness cannot carry you to a better life. Bitterness is heavy. It slows you down. It poisons the people around you and the dreams inside you. So every day, find it. Even if it's small, you woke up. Someone loves you. You have another chance today that some people didn't get. Gratitude doesn't mean you settle. Gratitude means you stop leaking energy into what you don't have, so you have energy left for what you're building. The people who make it out of hard seasons, they're not the ones who had it easiest. They're the ones who kept a small fire of gratitude burning, even in the storm, and use that fire to keep moving. Complaining feels good for a moment and changes nothing. Gratitude feels hard for a moment and changes everything. Work on it daily, not as decoration, as fuel. Now let's talk about the thing you've been running from. Your pain, the failure, the betrayal, the loss. The version of you that got left behind, embarrassed, broken, or abandoned. You have been treating your pain like a wound to hide. I want you to start treating it like a weapon to sharpen. Every scar you carry is proof that something tried to end you and failed. That is not weakness. That is evidence. Evidence that you are still here. The people who change the world are not the people who never suffered. They are the people who let their suffering turn into purpose instead of poison. So every day, do the work of turning your pain into fuel. Don't bury it. Don't numb it. Face it. Understand it. Let it teach you something. Ask the hard question. What is this pain trying to make me become? Because pain, left alone, becomes bitterness. But pain, worked on daily, becomes power. Your comeback is going to be so loud that people who watched you fall will not even recognize you when you rise. But that only happens if you stop hiding from the pain and start mining it for everything it's worth. Work on this daily. Turn the wound into the weapon. Talent will open a door. Character is what keeps you in the room. Every day, you are being tested in small, invisible ways. Whether you keep your word when it's inconvenient, whether you tell the truth when a lie would be easier, whether you show up for people even when nobody's watching. Character is built in the dark and revealed in the light. You don't build integrity the day you need it. You build it every single ordinary day before that, so that when the big moment comes, it's already who you are. Watch how you treat people who can do nothing for you. That will tell you more about your character than any resume ever could. Be the person who is the same in private as you are in public. No mask, no performance, just alignment between who you say you are and how you actually live. This is not about being perfect. You will fail, you will fall short, but every day, get back up and choose the harder, honest path again. Because one day, your name is going to be all you have. Not your money, not your followers, your name. Protect it daily, build it daily, let it mean something. Somewhere along the way, life convinced you to shrink, to take the safe job, to silence the dream, to tell yourself it's unrealistic, so it hurts less when you give up on it. But that dream never really left you, did it? It's still there, quiet, waiting, showing up in the middle of the night when you can't sleep. Your purpose is not a luxury. It is not something you get to once you've made it. Your purpose is the reason you were made in the first place. And every day you ignore it, a part of you knows. That's why you feel restless even when your life looks fine on paper. Restlessness is your purpose knocking. You don't have to know the whole plan today. You just have to take one step today. One page, one conversation, one skill, one brave decision that moves you an inch closer to the life your soul actually wants. Purpose is not usually discovered lying in bed. It's discovered in motion. You move, and the path reveals itself one step at a time. So work on it daily. Get closer, even if it's slow. Slow and moving beats fast and standing still. Because a life without purpose is not really living. It's just waiting. And you were not made to wait. You were made to become. This is the last one, and it might be the most important. You have to believe in yourself, even when nobody else does, especially when nobody else does, because people are going to doubt you. People are going to remind you of every time you failed. People are going to laugh quietly or loudly at the size of your dream. Let them doubt you into becoming exactly who you were meant to be. Self-belief is not arrogance. It's not pretending you have no weaknesses. It's simply deciding every day that you are worth the fight, that your future is worth building, that the version of you on the other side of this discipline, this pain, this growth, is worth becoming. Some mornings you will not feel it. That's fine. Belief is not a feeling you wait for. It's a decision you make before the feeling shows up. So decide today. Decide again tomorrow. Decide every single day until it becomes who you are, instead of something you have to force. Because the moment you stop believing in yourself is the moment you hand your future over to everyone else's opinion. Don't you dare do that. You have survived every single one of your worst days so far. Every one. That is not luck. That is proof of something strong living inside you. Trust it. Feed it daily. Let it grow louder than the doubt. Now here is what I need you to understand. None of these 10 things are magic. None of them will change your life in one day. But do them daily, and in 90 days, you will not recognize yourself. Do them for a year, and people who knew the old you will not understand what happened. Do them for a lifetime, and you will become the kind of person your pain always tried to prepare you to be. This is not about becoming someone else. This is about becoming who you were always supposed to be. Before the world told you to shrink, before the failures told you to quit, before the silence told you it was too late. It is not too late. You are not behind. You are exactly where your story needed you to be, right before the turn. So get up. Get up and work on your mind. Get up and work on your body. Get up and work on your discipline, your skill, your focus, your gratitude. Get up and turn your pain into power. Get up and protect your name. Get up and chase the purpose that's been knocking on your chest for years. Get up and believe, even if you're the only one who does. Because somewhere out there right now is a version of you that already made it, already broke the cycle, already built the life, already became unstoppable. And that version of you is not waiting for luck. That version of you is waiting for you to start. Today, not tomorrow. Today, get up and go become them.